Good morning, Beartooth Bears. Happy Monday to you. We are going to start our day 3 of our mindfulness practices, and today's is going to be talking about gratitude. So let's go through our first 3 phases. First, I need you to find a place to get comfortable. Again, that can be sitting in your chair, laying on the floor. It's your choice if your eyes are closed or your eyes are open. But find a place to get comfortable. And then I want you to focus on your breathing. So really find that anchor. Again, I like to put my hands just not up here on my chest, but just right on my stomach and feel my breath come up or my stomach fall up and down. I try to make sure I breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. So start thinking about your breath. Start taking deeper and longer breaths so that your breaths can go a little bit deeper and really start to help circulate a lot of oxygen through your blood to help start really getting you focused and getting you thinking. So again, just focusing on your breath. And the last part of that is trying to own your thoughts. So you control what you think about. And we're going to talk about that word gratitude. So hopefully you have settled in. You're focusing on your breath. And your mind is pretty clear, and you're just wondering now what we're going to do with this word gratitude. So I want you to think about happiness, the things that make you happy. Gratitude starts with things that make you happy, but goes just one level deeper into that idea of happiness to think about why or how those things make you happy and the people responsible for those things. So why do they bring you so much joy, or why do they bring you happiness? And then you start trying to link those to people and things to be grateful for. So even, for example, I was grateful to see the sunrise this morning. It was a beautiful sunrise. The sky was a brilliant orange. And just looked incredible. And those are things that I notice that just make me kind of smile throughout the day. Now, who did that? Mother Nature, right? It's science. It's the way our moon rises, but it's just something for me to think about that I'm happy about, but that I'm grateful that I get a chance to see and slow down to actually notice those things. So that's something I would be grateful for this morning. First thing when I was driving to work. You might want to think about moments that you have, the people that are around you, the objects, and all the people that are connected and responsible for that moment. Maybe it's others involved as well, or even those objects. So for example, if you're thinking about, you guys are going to have a snack today. How did that snack get in your classroom? You can be grateful for having the snack, but when you're truly grateful, you think about who brought that, where it came from, all the people connected to that, which could be somebody who worked in a factory or a plant who made it for you. It could be all the workers that drove that on a semi-truck to the store. Before whoever brought that to your class ever purchased it, there were a whole bunch of other hands that touched that made it possible. A lot of it probably started with a farmer somewhere. And to be grateful for our farmers and those guys that work out in the fields that give us all these things that we have in the grocery stores and the vegetables and the meat, everything that's there. So that would be something to be thinking about for being grateful. I'm going to give you another 30 seconds just to sit in quiet and think of all the things that you are grateful for. All right, that was your 30 seconds. So we'll stop there. This can be a great thing to come back to anytime you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You may want to stop and even notice that paper in front of you that you're working on when you feel overwhelmed. Pause and just think, how did that even get here? Who do I have to thank and to think about for how I got this? I always like to talk to my students about, are your teachers have a stack that would probably, if they stacked everything up, would probably go about 3 feet high of all the things they could go through and all the things that they could give you for assignments and work and things to do and activities to take part in. And they chose that one for today out of a stack that's like 3 feet high. It's incredible to think about. But they chose that one thing for you today. Why, right? So just think about and thank them, right? Thank you for choosing this one thing. You might be a little overwhelmed by it, or it might be difficult or hard. So they chose it because they knew it would challenge you and they knew it would make you better. So now your job is to persevere through that and continue to work on it. But that's kind of where we'll stop today. And I hope you enjoyed this mindfulness practice, and hopefully you can put it to use in the future. All right, you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.